Now, Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
We're West Albany Bulldogs and you're watching Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Jake Sivan. He is Eric Elkin. It is our final Friday Night Blitz of this high school football season. Quarterfinals tonight at every level except 6A. The biggest schools playing for the right to get into the Final Eight.
The quarterfinals have become standard for defending state champs Sheldon. The Irish have been to the quarters in each of the past 7 years, trying to make it 8 in a row tonight.
Hosting Tualatin. Last time these two teams played, the 2007 state title game won by the Irish. Sheldon lost star running back Yadi Dunmore to an ankle injury early in the game. He had to be carted off. It's 7-7 in the first quarter. Joseph Kuhn rolls out, hits Mitchell Herbert down the sideline. Herbert turns upfield for a touchdown. It's 14-7 Irish. Second quarter now on 3rd and a mile. Kuhn looking for it all and hits Peter Wood in the end zone. Touchdown Irish. It's 21-7, but Tualatin responds. Right before halftime, Brandon Schroyer, the quarterback, takes it himself. He was a load for Sheldon to handle tonight. It's 21-14 at the break. Timberwolves get the ball to start the second half and march down the field to tie the game. Schroyer to Nick Hines, 21-21. But then Sheldon gets serious. It is 4th and goal in a tie game. Irish snap it to Mitchell Herbert in the Wildcat, and he gets to the pylon. Sheldon leads 28-21. After a field goal, it's 31-21, 8 minutes left in the game. This is the dagger. Kuhn to Kellen Strom, who takes off, makes a bunch of guys miss. A 66-yard touchdown for Strom. Sheldon scores 24 unanswered and wins 45-21. The Irish back in the quarterfinals for the 8th straight year. They will host 12-seed Canby next week. Canby beat Beaverton 31-7 tonight.
I love Sheldon's matte black helmets. Crescent Valley playing a 3-time defending state champ Sherwood. Just like a week ago, Sherwood's first offensive snap went to Keegan Lawrence, and he went long, real long, 67 yards long, just like that. The route was pretty much already on the Raiders. Next drive, it's Jake Reimer, not Jake Zivin. That's the way to hold on to the ball with 2 hands, young fellow. Reimer goes 50-plus down to the 2-yard line.
He learned that from me.
Of course. Reimer did all the work to get there, so why not reward him? Plugs it in from the 2, 14-0 Bowman. After a Tanner Sanders interception, Sherwood scores again. Bowman should really be in 6A, it seems. Yeah. They continue to blow everyone out. 68-7 over Crescent Valley is the victim tonight.
That's not fair. 2-seed West Albany hosting Dallas. West A beat Dallas earlier this season, 14-7. Many more points this time around in the rematch. Jake Lacoste, such a baller. Look at this run. The patience, the vision, the speed at the end. West Albany up 14-0.
Must be the name Jake.
It's a good name. Really breeds athletes, I think. Still in the second, it's not just Jake Lacoste, it's JT Valenzuela. Short touchdown makes it 21-0. West A goes back to Valenzuela, who shrugs off some would-be tacklers into the end zone. It is 28-zip. West Albany just putting it on Dallas. It's still before halftime. Dallas backed up to its own goal line. Ball's out, it's kicked around, and finally jumped down by Brian Garcia. Touchdown Bulldogs, 35-0. After halftime, more from West A. Again, it's Lacoste. Again, the patience. He bounces it outside. Such an impressive runner. West Albany is in the quarterfinals after a 51-6 win.
3-seed Springfield looking to avenge their season-opening loss against John Manion's Silverton Foxes. Miller's up 3-0 in the first. Silverton threatening, but Max Wilson has the ball stripped away. Taylor Travis pounces on it. So it's Springfield's football, but just a few plays later, Miller's return the favor. The option just blown up by the Foxes, and Silverton recovers the football. That would lead to this early in the second quarter. Cole Chandler, fade ball to Logan Munson. Silverton on the board, up 7-3. From there, it was Silverton domination. Max Wilson makes up for the fumble earlier, rumbles in from 10 yards out. It's 14-3 Foxes. Third quarter now. How about some more Wilson? This time, just a 1-yard touchdown run, but makes the score 28-3. Silverton on top. Wilson had himself a ball game on 1st and goal from the 8. Jake, watch this run. Breaking a couple tackles, Wilson scores That put the Foxes up 35-3. Springfield's season comes to an end. The 5A semifinals are now set. Midwestern League champs Ashland will try to shock the world like English Gardner against Sherwood next week. The other semi, West Albany against Silverton. The Bulldogs beat the Foxes 13-0 earlier this year.
English maybe with a better chance to shock the world, but you never know. After the break, more great games in some of the smaller divisions, including Cottage Grove trying to get into the semis for the first time ever. Could the Lions do it? We'll show you.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Despite having only 8 total playoff appearances in the school's 73-year history, second-seeded Cottage Grove has become, along with top-ranked Philomath, one of the best teams in 4A this season.
But could the Lions' high-scoring offense overcome the hard-nosed defense of Central, a school with 33 overall playoff appearances, and reach their first-ever semifinal? Well, that hard-nosed defense was kind of hard to find. CG looking to pounce all over the Panthers tonight, and it's a good start for Cottage Grove. Oscar Rauda open on the skinny post, breaks the plane for the touchdown. Lions on the board first. End of that first quarter, tied at 7. Scotty Hittner flushed, and look at this improvising here by Hittner. Throws into the corner of the end zone, and it's complete. Brad Bonds comes out of nowhere to make the catch. Not who Hittner was looking for, but it worked. CG up 14-7. Late in the half, CG up 21-14. Wesley Riddell evens the score, 21 apiece. It's an old-fashioned shootout. But Central left CG too much time. Final minute of the half, Hittner on the quarterback keeper. 27-21 Lions at the break. Midway through the third quarter, Central running the option. Almost pitched right to the Lions, but Riddell gets it, reverses field. That's also called improvising. Central on top 30-28. Cottage Grove's turn to respond. Hittner looks like deja vu. Quarterback keeper. Lions back up 34-31. They kept going back and forth, but CG prevails 42-38 and advances to the semifinals. Other 4A game tonight. Last year's runner-up North Bend beats Caboose 21-20. They will face Cottage Grove next week for a spot in the championship. And tomorrow, top-ranked Philomath will face off against Gladstone at Corvallis High. This will be the second time the Warriors have played the Gladiators this year. Philomath beat Gladstone by 1 back in September.
3A quarterfinal games, all from our area, are tomorrow. Second-seeded Harrisburg hosts Vale at 1, and Santiam Christian kicks off against Nissa at noon. Doesn't get much further apart than those two matchups, mileage-wise. 2A, defending state champ Oakland, up in Staten to take on Regis. Second play of the game, Peyton Mesa breaks a tackle. 65-yard touchdown, Oakers on the board first. But just over a minute later, it's Regis's turn. Jermaine Greaser up the middle. No Oakland defenders to be found. 77 yards to tie the game up at 7. Big plays all over the place in Staten tonight. 2 minutes left in the first. Regis out of the shotgun. It's Greaser again up the middle. A nice juke, and it's 90 yards this time for the touchdown. Rams go up 14-7. He's kind of walks into the end zone.
Come on, where's the hustle?
Yeah, we need that time to show more highlights.
Seriously.
It's taking up precious time in our show. It is not over yet, though, for the Oakers. Started the third down by 21. Punt is blocked. BJ Barnes recovers it in the end zone for an Oakland touchdown, but it would not be enough. The defending state champs out of the playoffs. Oakland falls 44-19. Tomorrow at 1, 6-seeded Monroe goes 300 miles to play against Hepner. This game will be at the Morrow County Fairgrounds. Some real long trips this week.
Definitely. In 1A quarters, top-ranked Lowell playing just a few miles down the road in Pleasant Hill against St. Paul, and of course, a new turf field at Pleasant Hill from last year. Buckaroos start out the game with a touchdown. That's Fernando De La Cerda with the TD. Red Devils, though, respond. Austin McNichols makes it 14-6 when he catches this pass, breaks a tackle there, runs down the sideline, and Lowell in some business. They are the 1 seed over after all. They won some games this year.
Put up 80 in the first
ridiculous
quarter.
Scores. Second quarter now, Lowell's Josh Cardwell throws to Tanner Harvey for the touchdown. It's 22-14, but the Buckaroos, you got to give them credit. They're fighting back. That's a touchdown from Tyler Smith. Ties the ball game up at 22 apiece. Third quarter, Red Devils put the pressure on. Josh Cardwell, again, breaking some tackles, gets down the sideline, breaks another tackle, spins, and does a little pirouette into the end zone to make it 38-22. Red Devils would bring it home with a final of 60-22 over the Buckaroos, the final there. Other 1A action tonight, Triangle Length beats DeFore 40-30 to advance. And as we just mentioned, defending 1A champs, Camas Valley host Adrian tomorrow at 1.